What's up guys, welcome to Vintage Genetics, where it is all about classic bodybuilding. And today we are going to the FIBO. It's the morning right now, we're about to drive away. Still gonna have my breakfast, which is already done. And yeah, let's just show you around the day at the FIBO. It's a Friday, so normally we would go on a Saturday or a Sunday, but those are the visitor days and these are the trader days. And usually Friday is a nice mix of super busy and relatively quiet, so kind of in between. And you know, usually Saturday and Sunday are super busy, but it's been 2 years since a FIBO has even been held, so it's going to be an interesting one, because on the one hand you might think, well, there's not going to be a lot of people because it got to start up again, or people miss it a whole lot and everybody is going to attend, even their friends, for example. So let's just see. But first, let me show you the breakfast, because we need to eat all the food today, because we're gonna walk a lot. And when you walk, when you weigh around 128 kilos, 282 pounds, you do need a lot of calories. All right, breakfast right here. My famous cream of rice, 130 grams of cream of rice, 60 grams of delicious Jacked Factory whey paste, some strawberries, some dark chocolate Power, 80% by Calabout. And that's pretty much it. A little bit of salt. Yeah, and that's it, guys. This will power me through the morning. And I already prepared some meals for today as well, but you will see those. Anyway, let's enjoy and go to the FIBO. And just like always, we are in a traffic jam. It says 11 minutes, but it probably will be a little more. But hey, we are almost there. Alright guys, we have arrived at the FIBO after about a 2-hour drive. Not too bad. Now it's time to check out the machines for the FIBO Power, booths, and the rest. So I'm very excited. Let's go. Voel je riem?
Ja.
Vind ik op mijn bot, niet dit ding, maar echt de riem zelf.
Ja, maar dan komt...
Just a very handy, simple meal. 6 sandwiches with turkey and smoked salmon, more than enough protein. It's been about 3 hours since breakfast, so let's continue and gain muscle. Now we watched the halls with the machines, and now we're going to the FIBO Power hall with all the enormously big bodybuilders. Let's go.
IFBB Pro. Wesley, what's your
Well, that pressure is pretty good because it's been going on for 2 years, so you never know what to expect. But it's still busier than I thought, which is good.
What you said to me, baby, do is that look like you're working up an appetite for the night. Yeah, find it, I just asked the man, when you out.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, come on, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you got it, 71.
Go!
And finish.
Yes! That was 73 reps.
So we checked out the FIBO. The FIBO Power Hall was a little smaller than expected, but I think next year it'll be bigger. There's a lot of chance, a high chance we'll actually be there at the FIBO Power ourselves with our own vintage genetics booth. So be sure to be on the lookout for that, because I do think after these 2 years that the FIBO wasn't here, that people are now kind of careful coming here, but it's been busier than I thought, which is a very good thing. But right now we're gonna go home. We're going to go to a little Dexter. I'm gonna be eating my other meal in the car. Also, of course, at the bench press challenge, as you saw, so already warm up for chest, and then back at home at Fit Gym, we're gonna train the chest to finish it off. So see you there. Kaboom! Right now we are in the gym. A few hours later, the drive is about 2 hours. Had another meal, but it was actually an oatmeal shake. 150 grams of oats with 60 grams of whey isolate, and then went to the gym an hour later to now do chest, the finish of the chest. I'm doing the incline bench press on the strength machine, 45 degrees or 30 degrees, something like that, but a little more steep than usual because I want to target the chest a little bit different compared to the other workout, and that's a reason and a way to have multiple chest workouts with different kinds of stimulus for the chest. Anyway, let's go. That was working set number 1, higher rep, and I don't feel like going very heavy today because it's been a long day. The joints feel kinda not 100%, so I'm gonna go with a higher volume approach today. So more reps, and remember guys, if you ever feel like this, don't feel guilty not going heavy. Reps up until 30 has been proven to stimulate muscle growth just as much as the heavier weights with lower reps. So don't worry about that. If you're not having your day in terms of strength, try to have your day in terms of volume and a very good pump. Let's go for number 2. guys, third working set, so I'm actually going up in weight every single time since I'm still above 20 reps. Feels really good, feels very good pump, no pain anywhere at all. So sometimes you just gotta do this kind of training to get a good stimulus in without being annoyed by any other thing like pain or impingements or stuff like this. So yeah, let's go for it. Number 3. Next movement is the hammer grip chest press. Why? Well, we first did the incline bench press on the Smith machine on a very, not a very steep incline, but a decent incline, 45 degrees. Hits the upper chest nicely, but what can't we do with a barbell press? That's right, we can't contract the chest. I really love to do this chest press, allowing for a good hammer grip and a good contraction because of that grip, because it literally allows you to put the insides of your elbows together, and that will actually cause a squeeze of the chest. You can only do that when handles on the chest press are converging, which most chest presses in the universe that are decent do that. They mimic the natural motion of the actual chest, so beginning on the outside and going in will truly allow for a great chest contraction, stretch, and all the other things that are necessary for muscle growth. So let's go. Okay guys, last chest movement already, the cable flies. So I'm now doing 3 working sets for each movement. It used to be 2 and I actually went back to 4 for a while as well. But on a day like this, where it's been a busy day, you better pick your wins instead of making it a loss. For example, if I would try to force myself to do way too much volume in terms of going to failure today, I would be literally overtraining myself, and maybe that's not a popular term to use, but what it means is that you then can't recover enough from this workout to actually get out of it what you can, and then that will limit your body to recover from the other workouts as well, because systemic fatigue will be increased. Anyway, let's not talk too much about that. I'll probably make a video about this, but anyway, let's get started on the cable flies right now. So right now we're doing the side lateral raise. As I always say, whenever training the chest, you might as well target the side delts. Just do an extra side delt lateral raise on a chest day. 2 sets to failure is all you need for a little bit of extra stimulus, and that's all I literally do to create these delts. So adding this to your chest workout will never hurt. So what we're doing now is some tricep pushdowns. Very easy to warm up the triceps, but also feels very good in the contraction. What you want to do is go all the way up until you feel a good stretch, and then go all the way down for a contraction. Very straightforward, but an isolation movement should be taken to the max, which means go to the full range of motion, otherwise you're leaving muscle gains on the table. And right after, I'm doing some overhead rope extensions to only mostly target the stretch part, but of course never neglect the contraction here. But especially the stretch part is important because you just did an exercise that pumped up the triceps, and now you also want to work on the long head, which is what that overhead stretch is going to work on. So that was the workout of today. Okay guys, just got home. It's pretty late now, so what I do after a workout and before bed, because this right now will be my last meal, is combine carbs and fat. So let me show you how I do that. So this is rice pretty much, 150 grams of rice with some broccoli, as you can see, about 100 grams, but also some salmon flakes. Now this is the big difference. So normally this would be chicken, white fish, or even whey to provide a lean protein source, but now it is salmon. So 250 grams of Nordic salmon, providing like 25 grams of extra fat. We also have a nice kiwi here, which I always like to take before bed. And since I'm being honest, I'm also having a chocolate twister, which me and Marley were supposed to eat driving back home from the FIBO, but I actually left it out for the post-workout meal, so I'm gonna enjoy that as well. So that's another boost of carbs. So yeah guys, that was the full day. Pretty much was able to finish all my meals, and I had a nice workout, enjoyed my time at the FIBO. It was very nice to see all of you guys, and next year we will have a booth there for sure. I'll be there regardless, so it's gonna be awesome. And yeah, thank you a whole lot for watching. A lot more is coming, and don't forget to stay